welcome back to Advice. This is Priya. So today in this video we're going to talk about products I regret buying volume 2. Like I think it's ages back that I did volume 1, okay? I thought it's quarantine and everyone was sitting at home, so we don't know what to do. We can't buy new products, so I don't want to buy you these products once this lockdown was completed. If you're with my skin type and everything. So basically what the whole point is that the products might shoot for me won't shoot for you, and the products which shoots for you might not be shoot for you. Like makeup is something based upon you, like makeup, skincare, everything is based upon the person. It differs from person to person, but at least if you have my skin type, like sensitive, oily skin type, then you cannot invest on these products because they're waste of money. So before buying any product, I would think at least a second. I don't say I will think about twice, like 10 minutes, like that's right. I just think about even a second and then buy it. If I don't think about anything, like it could be makeup, skincare, jewelry, that might be gold jewelry, anything, I don't feel it. I don't feel to wear that or to use that. It could be as a makeup book, anything. So I need to think at least a second before buying it, and that's the reason I don't have too many regrets. But yes, I have regrets, and it doesn't mean that I hate the whole brand. It just means that I just hate those products in that brand. So if you want to know what they are, then please keep on watching. First product here is this VLCC Ayurveda double power double neem face wash, paraben free certified, soap free formulation and whatnot, blah 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 shit is written here. Like seriously, one of the top most rated beauty blogger recommended this, and then I'm like, okay, let me buy this, and this is just for 55 bucks though, but yet damn, it's 55 rupees, you know, you're wasting some money that you have hard earned. Okay, that's the point number one of all this regret wala video, so that you don't waste your penny. And basically this contains shit fragrance of neem and the chemical fragrance also with it, like they both are mingled, and oh my god. So basically what I did now, once I got the purple package, I bought this from Purple, and then I immediately took this face wash from that box, and then I just washed my face with this, and the next day I have a big zit here I have a big zit. It hasn't worked for me, and that I'm sensitive skin. The neem is so powerful. I feel the fragrance of it is too much, and I don't know. I seriously don't know what to do with this. I would probably give this to my mom, and I seriously regret this buying. I don't know what's happening with me in this skincare session. That is green, like the product neem and everything packaging, and this is also green. Like green is for win, not for bad luck. At least what's happening with me right now in this skincare range. We have the Scent Events Aloe Vera Gel, Vitamin E, Parabens Free, Mineral Oil Free, PEG and PG Free for all skin types. 60 ml of the product, which costs 200 bucks. I didn't waste any penny on this. So 200 bucks goes for like 6 products I think I bought from Smitten. And for what? Like seriously, what? 200 bucks for this bloody aloe vera gel. Seriously, like the fragrance is shit, okay? Where you can find 80 rupees ka Patanjali aloe vera gel, which works damn well rather than this. It has such powerful fragrance of aloe vera gel with chemicated fragrance. Basically, it's chemicated aloe vera fragrance, okay? That's what I would say. Seriously, who would use this much of aloe vera gel, of this chemicated version? I don't know. Then I have this lip balm by Biotic. Like I don't know why. In every regret of videos that I have did, at least I have just did one, and this is the second one. This is volume 2. I just have Biotic products. Seriously, I hate Biotic as a brand means no, but I think their products aren't working for me at least. I don't know, but this Bio Almond lip balm is hilarious. The fragrance sucks, and I don't know what to do with it. Like, kya karti hu? I don't know Hindi, don't worry. I don't know, seriously. Okay, let me throw that away. With those hated and regretted products from those particular brands of skincare, we are coming into makeup, in which we have foundation. Wow. So here we have this ITEX Dazzler foundation. It's moisturizing liquid makeup with sunscreen. Wow. Net volume 27 ml. Shake well before use. Okay, shaking, but I'm not using. And green mark, very good. I really appreciate for that. And wheatish brown skin tone. My shade is soft caramel R33. Okay. It costed me around 120 around. It's super affordable. First of all, packaging acha nahi tha, obviously. But what we can expect for the money that we are paying. It's a liquid foundation, and it looks such patchier on skin. It looks cakier for no reason, even though we did a good skincare regime before applying the makeup or foundation. Seriously, I don't understand this. And what's use of foundation then? I think it's just for about like concealing. I think so. It's not good at all. If you're just a beginner starting out with makeup and you want to try out affordable foundations, just don't go with this. Just go with Lakme Liquid Perfecting if you can find your shade, or either go with Maybelline Fit Me, whatnot. You have a lot more options. Just don't go with this. That's what I want to say. And this so I don't know. It's not working for me. I don't see people love this foundation also. So sorry, I'm not loving that. Next, I have a compact. Like, you might know this probably if you are a long back subscriber, and that is this Maybelline New Yorker compact. It's their white super fresh compact. I don't know where this mirror has gone, but anyhow, you can see it looks super new. No, I didn't use it. Like, after I have used this upon my skin, I got like pimples like shit. It isn't meant for sensitive skin, guys. Please stay, if you are from sensitive skin, like, please stay away from this. It's not yours. Go with Lakme, go with Nykaa, go with CoverGirl if you can find it. Like, if you can get it from US. So this is not for you if you're from sensitive skin type family, because I don't know, it has an allergic kind of a thing. I've seen many people commenting upon videos also, and that's true. That really is true. And so I urge you all to not try this if you're from sensitive skin and if you're just starting out with makeup. So try to go with Lakme, Nykaa and all other rather than going with Maybelline, because when you're starting out makeup, you don't know which product is suiting you, which product is not. So try to go with the products that works for your skin tone rather than like skin type, rather than going and buying everything that is affordable and sitting and crying that everything is not suiting for me. That's not the thing. Try to figure out which suits for you and which isn't suiting for you. So we have this right here, which is holy grail shit. I have a lip liners that I have bought a long time back, and I'm not using this, okay, honestly speaking. These are these ADS lip balms, and they come with the sharpener. That's a good sign basically, but these are cost each 10 bucks or 20, not too sure. Okay, so these are pigmented, but for what they are pigmented? Like, these are so patchy when we apply this on lips. This is like violetish kind of a color. This is like dark pink kind of a color. This is so patchy when we apply on our lips, and so this is how they look alike. I don't know, like, seriously. And you can find better, more and good wide range of shades in Me Now, Lip Generation 2 or matte range from Me Now. Lip liners, if you're a lip liner person like me, you would really love that range. Okay, I have a lipstick, and that is from Wet n Wild. So this is from Wet n Wild. I don't know what range it is from, I forgot, but this is in the shade Dark Pink Frost. Just look at it. Like, I bought this from Myntra, okay? It looked like it's like kind of a matte shade, but actually glitter. Like, oh my god, like, this is not my kind of a lipstick. And like, I wear glitter lipstick, I wear glitter glosses, but it's not my kind. It's like the golden kind of a color. Like, who wears that? At least I don't wear it. Seriously. And I really love Wet n Wild as a brand for their foundation, eyeshadows that I've tried in India that they have launched, or the American eyeshadows that they have launched just there, not in India. They're so good, but I don't know what's the point of launching this metallic, shimmery kind of a lipstick. It's like a kind of a creamy glossy. It's more like into creamy consistency rather than glossy consistency. It's not at least for me. And I think it's good moisturizing lipstick. So it's good for those chapped lip people, but at least the shades aren't flattering me a lot to buy them, so it's a regret for me.